a match. I do appreciate that Tinder isn't the place to make friends. It is, however, a great place to practice. I've got no intentions of dating at the minute. I know it wouldn't be healthy. I'm trying to find the perfect balance between total recluse and trauma bonding with every Tom, Dick and Harry, because I'm a bit of an oversharer, I won't lie. Don't get many messages on here. Don't get many messages at all, actually. Everyone seems to walk on eggshells around me since everything went down. Shall we see what Dan has to say? I find your page absurd. Are you anti-men? Not all men. Block. Ugh. Confrontation makes me anxious. Does that make me a bad person? Look, I'm all for educating, but people who start a conversation off like that are not looking to be educated. Clubbing never feels like it'll be an appropriate thing to do ever again. Yet confrontation really does make me anxious. Like, when they said I only had 2 days of unpaid leave, instead of pointing out how ridiculous that is, that they expected me to process, grieve, and pull myself together in 2 days, I said, yeah, okay, no problem. Turns out it is a bit of a problem, actually, because my best friend was just found lying at the side of the road. 2 days. It's Sunday night. Not meant to work Sundays. It is a cardinal rule of the rota that Brie does not work Sundays after what happened. It's better for everyone that way. Yet, here I am. There was literally no one else that can do it, and I'll be honest, I need the extra cash. Therapy is both necessary and expensive. Sunday night was our night. Became a bit of a routine, really. She'd come into the bar whilst I was working for a few discounted pints, and once I'd finished work, we'd head out into town. Dance, laugh, drink, repeat. Ending the monumental evening with a bag of chips from none other than the Clayton Street Chippy. We'd always argue over who took the bag at the end of the night. Eventually, we realised it was probably best just to alternate, who one week, me the next. She'd always say, I've got my location on. I'll text when I'm home safe. Yeah, clubbing never feels like it'll be appropriate ever again. I don't grieve the going out. I don't grieve the drinking, and I certainly don't grieve the hangover the next day. I grieve getting ready to go out with my friend. I grieve the text the morning after, asking if I got home safe. Never appreciate the meaning of the word safe until you stop feeling it. Safe. You know, when I tell the girls, stay safe, let me know when you're home safe, they know it isn't just an empty phrase. Working in a bar that you last saw your best friend alive in is enough trauma to last a lifetime, according to my therapist. And I know she's absolutely correct. I am hurting being here, but I need to be here to save her, them, the girls that come in. I know I can trust myself to see the red flags and the warning signs that I ignored that night. I can stop it happening, I can. You begin to miss the numbness that you felt in the beginning. When it happened, everyone came out of the woodworks for the first few days. Police visits, interviews, statements taken, the formalities. And then there were calls from relatives who wanted to talk but didn't know exactly what to say. Slowly but surely, those that were on the front line of defense against the inevitable phased out. The cold, numb grief began to thaw out into obsession. And then it was just me and my big brain left to think. To think. Think. Think back to that night. Where did it go wrong? Who was he? Have I seen him before? Why did this happen? Could I have stopped it? What do I do now? What do I do now? Well, I will tell you what I did. I went back to work after 2 days of grievances, unpaid of course, and I cracked on with a steadily brewing breakdown. If I hurt my back, I get sick pay, but if my best friend dies in a way that is traumatizing and numbing, I get 2 grievance days to pull myself together and get back to work. One day I will simply explode from it. Not today though, of course. Derek needs a JD and Coke, and someone needs to clean the box. Have you ever cleaned the toilet in the town centre on a Saturday night? It's a niche interest, of course, but you can make it fun if you want to. I've got this theory, my broken toilet theory, if you're interested. The decor here is questionable. It's exposed pipes, it's chipboard, everything, and it looks dirty. I believe thoroughly that this decor encourages people to leave skids and piss on the floor. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the alcohol consumption. When have you ever gone to a house party and thought, wouldn't it be funny to take a shit in the sink? Well, no, actually that did happen at a party in sixth form once. There was like monumental debates as to who it was. Anyway, go out, go to a restaurant toilet and see if it's applicable to the broken toilet theory. It's a great game. Get a lot of thinking done when you're cleaning toilets. Empty bin, replace liner, bleach, brush the bowl, spray, wipe the seat, flush onto the next. I mean, if they're like grim, then all you can think of is, oh my God, what kind of human being produces this? Are they actually okay? Broken toilet theory is applicable to people too, you know. I trusted the man in the suit to make sure she got home that night. He looked like the kind of man that would put you in a taxi and pay for it out of his own money. He looked genuine, the real deal. She trusted him. We both did. Yeah, why wouldn't we? She wasn't feeling good. She only had 2 drinks and she was being sick. She wanted to go home early. I couldn't leave work to be there, but she was there. And he was there. My break's almost up. Aubrey. Urban Dictionary describes Aubrey as the following. Aubrey is the sweetest person you will ever meet. She is amazing and kind, and she's everything you could ever want in a girl. Aubrey is 100% perfection. Once you have her, you won't want to leave her. How could he leave her like that? Left at the side of the road, discarded like she was nothing. Aubrey was the light of my life, the soul of the party, and honestly, there's just no one like her. I wasn't in love with her, but she was my absolute soulmate. I wanted to be her maid of honor and then live happily as 2 successful divorcees with a plethora of cats and dogs. Porch swing friendships with cups of tea, watching the sun go down every night and watching it rise again the next morning, day after day. I grieve a friendship and a future with my best friend that I never got to have. Oh, I need to get away from this place. It is killing me, and it's only a matter of time before this ticking time bomb explodes. It's Sunday. She should be coming through these doors to have a drink, but she's not. I need to get out. I need to get away from this place. It is killing me, and it is only a matter of time before I explode. It's Sunday. I don't work Sundays. I shouldn't work Sundays. I need to get out. I need to breathe. It's not worth it. I need to get away from the photo booth, from the stock room, from the alcohol. I need to get out. It's not worth it. I need to breathe. I want to go home. But I need to be here to make sure they're safe. And that they get home safe. And that they know that I'm here if they need anything. I know that what happened to Aubrey could happen to someone else. I can't let it happen. I can't let it happen again. So I'll go and I'll stand behind that bar and I'll watch. And I'll make sure that nothing happens to those women. And I'll do it for her.